An Israeli man was moderately injured in a knife attack on a light rail station in Jerusalem Wednesday night, police and paramedics said. According to police, a 14-year-old Palestinian, alleged terrorist, was shot dead at the scene by an off-duty border police officer. The stabbing incident occurred at the Shivtei Israel light rail station outside the Old City. The attacker, from East Jerusalem's Beit Hanina neighborhood, stabbed a man at the station with a large kitchen knife. Other civilians at the station tried to neutralize the stabber and argued with him. Police said border police officer saw melee while on light rail and understood that it was a terrorist attack. Police said man got off light rail and immediately opened fire on person who had stabbed him. I identified terrorist who tried to stab people while the train was in motion. Staff Sergeant said. Mem. Identified only by his rank and first letter in Hebrew. Told Border Police Chief Brik Yitzhak, who quickly arrived at the scene while attending a nearby selikot prayer ceremony. When train stopped and the doors opened, I went out, raised my gun, and fired several shots while beating up several civilian terrorists, officer added. Eldad Bar Kochva, one of civilians trying to disarm terrorist, told Kan public broadcaster that knife attacker was sitting at station with his wife when he carried out attack. He took out a big knife and came to stab us. I don't know how to explain it, but I kicked him so hard. He flew 2 meters back and the knife fell out of his hand. I couldn't even jump on it. The police officer came and killed him, said Bar Kochva. Footage taken from scene shows the alleged terrorist lying on ground with a knife next to him. First responders said the injured Israeli man in his 20s fled to a nearby street after being stabbed in the back. Magen David Adom ambulance service said paramedics found the man and took him to Shaare Zedek Medical Center in the capital with minor injuries. Shaare Zedek officials said the victim arrived at the hospital in a fully conscious and stable condition. Police reported that many police officers arrived at the scene. Police Commissioner Kobi Shabtai hailed the border police officer who shot the knifemaker, saying he had prevented a more serious attack. The border police fighter, risking his life, was able to engage the knifeman and neutralize the terrorist and prevent a more serious attack. His quick and professional response demonstrates the level of vigilance of our forces, which has repeatedly prevented terrorist attacks. Shabtai told the victim. He added that he wished a speedy recovery. The attack came at a time when tensions remained high across region amid a series of Palestinian attacks in Israel West Bank since beginning of year that have killed 27 civilians and 2 soldiers, seriously injured many. Earlier on Wednesday, 2 Israeli bus drivers were slightly injured when Palestinians threw stones at their